And then they took our culture away from us.
Probably I like my speed. Probably I'm next in line. Probably can't hide my poo. Cause I'm flexing mine. Hold up, probably I pour libation. Cause I don't do racing. So they got rap on lock. Probably they can't do Jason. Probably I'm cold as ice. Mommy, I owe my life. Feeling like Judas got me. But them man saw me twice. And feeling like Dirty Dawson. Probably I'm Obi Trice. Slim and shady. If she wanna show me life, I'll clean up.
Alright, cool. Let's get back into it now. Yeah, so the ring price. Yeah, how much would you want
What's the
your
lowest
man?
carat?
How much would you want your man to spend on the ring?
Do you know what?
Because
as long as it's pretty and it's real, I don't care.
Real what?
yeah, real shiny.
No, 'cause I don't want when I'm washing my hands and the thing's turning green on my hand. I'm not on all of that. So as long as
they
it's
got
real,
some jewels that can be real fake and still don't turn color. Are you cool with that?
You know that.
bruh, as long as it's pretty, I'm not gonna ask him. So, babe, how much is the ring? I'm not gonna do
Because
that.
they say,
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm pretty sure they say, yeah, that a man should spend 3 months' salary on a ring.
Definitely not. I would not
Apparently,
agree with that.
I'm
that's a
pretty
good
sure that is the answer. That I'm
I'll
pretty sure
prefer
is
you to
you
spend that
spend
on the
3
wedding.
months. Huh?
I would prefer you to spend that on the wedding.
That's what I was gonna
wedding's
ask.
gonna
I
be a
don't
bit
see
more.
what the difference.
No,
is.
I would prefer you to spend. I would prefer you to put the
More money into the
towards-
wedding.
into the wedding,
Rather than the ring.
the ring. As long as the ring is pretty and it's real and it doesn't turn my hand gangrene, then I'm good.
You see the rings that don't have, you see like the normal rings that just a band, yeah, no diamonds. They're not 6 correct?
No, it depends.
Depends.
It depends,
Can it?
man.
Yeah.
Depends
Because
where it
Cartier
is.
is like, Cartier rings are like
Depends what it
a
is.
lot.
She knows. She's been looking.
Yeah, bruv. Don't get it twisted, B.
But my girl said
These-
Cartier
these-
is
these-
Turn the
ring.
camera on there so a man knows.
Yeah, these
Nah,
days.
it just depends on what it is. It just depends on what you got to spend, innit? But even
not really
me,
fussed.
see, I'm not big on the whole service, but like I said, I'll do it for my woman. But me, if I'm going to buy my woman a ring, I'm buying her a fucking ring that she can show off with.
Yeah, of course.
I don't care what no one says. That's my woman. I'd rather give you the ring that you can show off with for life than give you a service that you can only remember through pictures. Do you feel what I'm saying?
You remember it for the rest
Preach.
of your life.
Yeah, you can remember it, but the ring you're seeing every fucking day.
What if she loses it?
Then I get another.
You know, when you're all sitting there, when you're all scratching your head like,
Mad. Mad. Like I said, as long as it's pretty. But I wouldn't expect you to spend, 10 bags on a ring? No.
But you expect how
Hell
much on
no.
a wedding?
Absolutely. Definitely. Because I'm remembering that.
Unicorn, everything.
Unicorn.
yeah. What's the price of the wedding, like the service, or should we say altogether? I feel like service, ring, everything.
What frock and bridesmaids.
Every Ross from the day he says, "Babe, will you marry me?"
Wow.
From the day, how much?
mad.
Everything.
Let me ask, how does it go? Is engagement ring and after you're married, is that 2 different rings?
Yeah. It's two different rings. Two different rings. Engagement ring.
Listen, no, you got educated.
Engagement.
Wait, hold on.
ring-
Wait. Man, them didn't know this.
Engagement ring is the warm up.
Yeah, engagement
You
ring.
didn't know, it's the warm-up.
That's the pre-wedding.
Yeah.
That's the. Get me.
Don't worry about the engagement ring. That's the warm up.
Huh?
The wedding ring.
That's the contract offer. Yeah.
2 different things.
No.
Nah, man.
I must have give it back to the shop. Wow. No,
I
you
already
keep
know if I was to ever get married, I already know what kind of ring I'd have.
First of all, I think engagement rings look better than actual wedding.
Yeah, because it's just a band,
Just a
isn't
band,
it?
yeah.
It's just a band, and you have
my
that
one,
matching
my one's gonna
band.
be some G shit still. It's gonna be one of them connecting ones. So you have the engagement ring, it's there, and then when you get the actual wedding ring, it connects.
Oh,
onto
so you're
it.
gonna get married. So you're gonna get married then? Is that what
It's
you're
not
saying?
even that I'm going to, but I'm saying if I pick
talking
to marry,
big talk.
yeah, because I know if I'm going to marry one woman, that's my woman. I'm pulling all the
Stops.
tricks out, everything. Like no
Rabbit.
one can't tell me nothing. If this is the woman I'm deciding that I'm doing this with, then bruv, I'm going all in. If that's what I choose to do,
I agree with you on that. If you're gonna do it, go 100.
Yeah.
And do it properly.
I agree with
Alright,
that.
let me ask you something.
With the wedding reception, I
I'm not
agree with
saying
that
I
too.
wouldn't. I'm
But-
not saying I wouldn't. But this is my point. It all depends on the person.
She's just like, what's the
All right, let me wait.
Right.
Before we even do that, the price thing, because you know what is people always say like the wedding, the service, the day is for the woman.
Yeah.
But as a man, is there any like input that you think that you would want off the top of your head now? If you was gonna get married, would you want some certain specifics?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely-
yeah.
definitely.
Because you know women have the whole shit planned.
They can have what the fuck.
Yeah,
they want.
but that's what I'm saying. Because as a man, like I said, I would like to get married, and I got certain
We
plans.
didn't ask you. Oh, babe.
Yeah,
go
we
on.
already know. Carlos already spoke about it.
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
He's been
yeah.
dreaming
Yeah,
about
we
getting
know,
married.
but they don't
Right.
know.
I like the worst thing is, right, it's gonna sound mad, but I got the day planned as well.
Yeah.
So I've got my day plan, and she got her day plan. So what we gonna have to compromise because this ain't just about you, darling.
You're just gonna merge it in the middle.
Yeah, this is not just
I
about
would
you.
like
can
to.
merge
I would
the
like
two.
for my
Yeah?
fella
You
to
can
have an
merge the
input.
two.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Can
This is what I'm
merge the
saying.
two.
I would like my fella to have an input. Yeah, we do this together because you're paying for half and I'm paying for half too. So
I just
you
hope
must-
if I do get married, whoever I get married to, we're like-minded because my shit will be different. You already know how I stay, bro. So my shit will be different.
Mad when you say
Niggas
pay
gonna be
half.
pulling up in
right?
cars and hydraulics and all sorts.
Man said hydraulic.
It's gonna be
I
different.
can imagine it. That's the wickedest thing.
You see this paying half thing about the whole wedding thing, yeah, right? Suppose now I want the Bentley. You understand? I want the stars and the rave
Yeah.
to make you girl misbehave. Yeah, you understand? But you just want the quick tonight, the micro. You understand?
micro.
So what? Now I
I
get.
would never want a micro.
I'm not just. I'm just. It was a far exaggeration.
limo,
A standard
standard
thing,
limo,
yeah. So now we decide to get what I want, the mad expensive thing, and I expect you to still pay half for my dream
Whatever you want, babe. We can work.
because
it
you
out.
can't afford that.
Yeah, but you gotta go.
If we
half
can't
on
afford it,
her
then you've
dream.
got to see.
No, not
if-
we.
If what me?
Not we. I can afford it.
You can afford it.
So, but you're talking about we have to go half.
Well, babe, if you want the Bentley, then you can get the Bentley.
But then it's not necessarily half then.
Okay, yeah. If we're gonna get into the finer details, no, it's not. However, if that's what you say you want, and I can't afford it, and you can, then go for it. I'm gonna get what I can. I've always lived within my means, anyway. So if I can get what I want and I can afford it, then yeah.
Okay.
So if that's the outlook on it, what if he just can't afford the wedding that you want?
You want.
Full stop.
That I want.
Yeah.
Like I said, I will live within my needs. So if I can afford it, like if there's even now, like today, like I want a lot of like Gucci where I see things and I'm like, rah, that's nice. If I see it's a lot of money and I can't afford it, I'm not getting it.
Okay, but this is your wedding day, and you want it to be a
See, I'm
certain
so
way.
same.
So what you're saying is you don't have a
same.
picture of how you want your wedding to
No,
be.
I don't. I actually don't have like a
Then
plan
I can
of
take
what
what
I
you're
want.
saying then.
Yeah, I don't have a plan of what
So
I
you're
want.
cool with just a little service then? I gotta ask because if you get with a man and he's like, babes, I can't afford no big service.
Well, then
I only got to spare 5 bags. To
we gotta make it work with
spend.
the
Yeah,
fun.
then it's different. You can't really ask her price when
That's
she's
the
saying
ring.
she's
That's the
prepared.
ring. That's your dress.
with the 5 bucks.
That's all of that.
We do this in the garden. It's gonna be a shellings though. People are laughing. Don't act like you can't have a shellings in a garden, you know.
Listen,
you can.
but you know what?
Absolute
It's
shellings,
It's about
huh?
the vibe. It's
All
about
right.
the vibe. It's
I'll
about
turn
the
up
vibe.
that Ross in that garden, you see.
Yeah, it's about the vibe.
All
still.
right.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. You sound so sweet when you say that shit, and then I got to sign papers.
Yeah, you gotta sign papers. The
Not
fuck.
like that. Like that.
He's proper
How do
not
we
on
end
the
this
side
with
of the
the
paper.
All right, then. All right. How about this
Not on
then?
it.
How about this then?
Let me ask you that one question before you carry on.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever read the fine print on them wedding papers?
What is it actually something written
I
on
don't
them?
fucking know. This is what I'm saying.
I
Has
thought it
anyone
was
ever
just,
read
I
that
thought it was a
shit?
blank and you don't just sign it. To
A
say
blank?
It,
Nah, it says some shit.
What?
It says
When-
some
when
shit,
you
but I
say
don't know
what?
what it says.
Niggas is just too happy to.
yeah, you're just happy in it. Like I love you, you love me too. Let's sign.
When
Sign
you say
here,
papers,
sign
what
here.
do you mean by papers?
When you sign, I don't know what you sign.
sign
when you
like
get
what the
married.
commitment papers,
I
or
don't-
to organize the
you're not-
wedding
you're not
papers? Like
hearing.
what kind of
Whatever papers you sign after you get
Marriage
married.
certificate.
I don't know
marriage certificate? Okay.
what it is that they sign.
I've never actually seen one. You know, it's an interesting.
I've never seen one
it's a
either.
I don't
valid
know what
point.
it says.
I've
This
never
is what
seen
I'm
one,
saying.
so I don't know what
Everyone's
they
on
say.
bang on signing this shit. No one knows what the fuck
Yeah,
this
obviously
shit
you
says.
read it first.
Who reads it? I ain't seen no one read that.
read it. I'm familiar with
Oh,
it.
You ain't reading shit.
Big
You
tears
read
coming
it.
out your eyes.
So would you not get a briefing before?
My spectacles. Yeah, reading shit. Get away.
What does that mean?
No, obviously not on the day, but do you not see it? But I don't know either. So
Yeah,
do
it
you
goes
not see
home
it?
with you, innit? In like a frame and
No,
stuff. innit?
prior to signing it, you don't see.
I don't know. I'm just
I
making
don't
a
know.
That's what I'm
assumption.
saying.
I've
So
not been
you
that
might
far.
see
Has
it
anyone been that
before
far?
you.
I don't know.
Nobody is wackling. Everybody's wackling.
I think you signed it on the day.
Everyone's wackling in it. So what it is that you might be able to see it before you actually sign it. I will read it.
So hold on, no. I just want to go back to the point that what everyone's workless. Why? Because no one not married.
No, everyone's wackling in it. No, why are you pressuring me about
It's
that?
a question. I
You
don't
just
pressure.
call all of us workless.
You just called everyone workless, and I'm just saying why is that because no one's married?
No, that's not the
I
reason.
was okay,
why.
say I know
Why?
some
That's
workless
not-
wives and I know some workless husbands.
That's not the reason why. It's 'cause
Oh, no, I was
obviously
just- that's-
no one's-
yeah.
No, that's not the reason why.
I was just asking because if that was the reason,
Everyone except for the two ladies, because I don't know them, and the gentleman.
Raw.
Wow.
It's selective work listeners.
Absolutely. So yeah. So yeah, that's just my thing.
Well, I'm telling you now, 3 months. Oh no, wait. Before I even say that, 3 months salary on a ring, I ain't doing.
Definitely not.
That's
I
a
wouldn't.
lot.
It's a lot of fucking
I
money,
wouldn't
bro.
want you to do that.
Nah, it's a lot
Put
of
it
money,
towards
bro.
the wedding and the DJ.
ain't doing
He's
that,
gonna be
bro.
playing Barris. And then man, and then man there.
Are you not saying the same thing or different things?
What's
You're
that?
saying you wouldn't spend 3 months salary on the wedding ring.
Nah, I'm
Would
not
you
doing
spend 3 months salary on the wedding?
I think
Yeah.
that's more
think
feasible,
I
though,
would.
isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's more.
Question. How responsible is it, yeah, dropping all these racks on this wedding and you ain't hit all your goals, yeah? I.e. yards, etc.
homie.
Is it how responsible is it to spending all these racks?
Can I answer
On the
that?
ceremony.
Can I
Mm.
answer that
Not having
kindly?
Yeah,
So
but-
before
Let Rihanna go.
before we get married, we're gonna live together and we're gonna have a yard. So there's gonna be certain things that we're gonna do together before we get married. There's like
Wait. Before you even carry on.
go for it.
So you're saying before you get married, you're going to live together?
We're gonna live together.
All right, cool. So how long does it take for you to live together, own a house together?
Own a house. I wouldn't say no. I ideally it might not be realistic, but I would want to have my own place. He should have his own place too. Either way, I would want to move in with him and I rent out my thing, or vice versa. We all have to have our own.
So you're the guy you meet in the future. He's gonna have his own yard already.
I'm gonna hope so.
Okay, let's.
I'm gonna hope so.
Let's just say worst case scenario.
I said, yeah.
Okay, so what's the worst case scenario?
Well, he doesn't have his own yard,
He's moving into yours.
and he's moving into your yard,
Yeah,
and you lot are both together. I guess you lot are saving to get a yard together.
yeah.
And you want him to get married to you. So what's the time span of
We've-
all of this happening?
So we've got a yard together, period. So if even if he moves in with me, we're gonna split halves, and then because we're splitting, we're gonna end up saving to eventually get our own. So I would, even though we're living in mine, I would still get married, even though we haven't got a combined yard together. As long as we're living together, for me, I've got my own yard. I've got my own place.
So basically, you're not gonna get married
Until
until
you
you
have
have
your
your
own
own
place.
place.
Absolutely.
Okay, there we go. We're all on the same page now.
Definitely. I must get married and no. I have to have my own. Rihanna is on the mortgage, and do you know what I mean?
Okay, I can put it into perspective now. You're basically saying, yo, any man out there now that's looking you and wants to marry you,
Better
you're
have
just
his own
saying,
yard.
once I tell you that I got everything that I need to have, then propose to me.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm not
propose to
saying
me
he's got.
beforehand.
Ideally, I would probably prefer him to have his own house. So, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you lot are gonna slap me up for this or whatever, but shit might not last forever. So I would want you to have your own shit just in case, because I'm gonna have my own shit just in case.
I don't think you should get married with that kind of perspective.
I know. I get
And
that.
that's why she needs the papers.
I get that. No, I get that. But listen, you never know.
All
No,
right.
you listen. You
That's what
never
I'm
know.
saying.
Yeah, but you never know nothing, innit?
You
But-
never know nothing.
What?
I'm obviously gonna get married. Hope, pray that it's gonna be forever. But bruh, you never know.
So you're saying you have an escape route?
I wouldn't say it's not an escape. It's not an escape route.
That ain't no
For
safety
me,
net.
It is a
It's
safety
a
net.
goddamn
Listen,
escape
it says
route.
no.
Security. What do these words sound like to you?
No. It's
This is
not
what
an
I'm saying.
escape
I don't
route.
view it the same way as that.
It's
That's
not
why.
an escape route for me. It's security, because no man can ever tell me come out my yard. No man can ever tell, like, if we also get like split up. No man can ever tell me, like, no one can tell me I'm gonna be going. Where am I going back to? Where am I going to after we split up and we've got a house together? Where am I gonna go? So I've got to start from the bottom at my big age.
Fair point.
But that's what I'm saying now. This is what I'm saying.
I hear you on that.
I hear you, and I respect
I hear
what
you.
everyone's saying here, because obviously you're looking at his business, you're saying what you're saying here. But that's like I said, if a man was to propose to you, if you met the man of your dreams right now and you ain't got your shit together and he was to propose to you today, what then?
I haven't got my shit together, but a man is proposing to me.
Yeah.
I think, you see, like how you lot were saying before, I'm at a big age and I haven't been in a relationship. There's a reason why. Because I haven't. I feel like in order for me to get into a relationship, I need to get my shit together. So I'm going to have my shit together regardless. Try and get my shit together to the best
Yeah,
of
see, I just view relationships different. That's why I hear you. I just view
No,
view
I get,
relationships
cause
different.
that's
Yeah.
because you're in a relationship. But
No, but even I've
but for me
always
personally-
I
viewed.
respect her views.
I'm
on
used to being by
how
myself.
she is. I can't lie. I respect her fully. But
Yeah.
there's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah.
But everyone lives how they live. There's pros to how she's looking at it, but there's hella cons.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
It is what it is.
What I want might not be what I get.
Like I said, everyone focuses on what they want and not what they need anyway. So, like I said,
I'm gonna need what I want. I'm gonna try and need what I want.
I'm gonna try and need what. Oh my goodness! All right, then All right, here on the flip side, then, man, because you're not keen on marriage.
I'm okay.
Sound like
okay with marriage. Yeah.
70%. All right, cool. You propose to a woman.
Yes.
You lot been together for years. You
Yes.
propose to her, and she's like, "Yo,
What? She's telling me no.
yeah."
It's done.
You down on one knee.
I'll be upset. Yeah.
Would you stay with her after that?
Yeah. Why not?
Huh?
Because I will be happy to stay with her without being married.
So why did you propose in the first place?
Because I might have wanted to go through the whole spectacle. Have my cousins come from Jamaica, America, wherever the hell they are, just be in the same place and have a big family to gather in, you know? How us Caribbeans do. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. But if I propose and you
done.
say no, I'm gonna hold so much feelings that I don't know if this is gonna work.
Absolutely.
It might sound petty, it might sound so, but I know me. I'm gonna hold so much feelings that I might just
So you're going to dash away the whole thing?
Absolutely.
Because she said no?
Absolutely.
possibly, yeah.
But she'll turn around and say, I will stay with you. But we don't have to get married.
No.
It done.
Bye.
I think I'll be so much in my feelings. With it.
Bye. Like
Me.
you ask someone to marry
Bye.
you.
Huh?
Would
Yeah,
you
that's
ask
all
someone
mad,
to
you know.
marry you?
No, if I was Cardo, bye, innit? The end goal is for us to get married.
Okay.
What are we saying in
See, now I
a
got a
20, 30,
rebuttal.
40
Let me
year
say
relationship?
this. Wait. So you're with a guy, yeah? And the first 2 years of him meeting you, he's asked to marry you. You haven't got the stuff that you said you wanted previous, yeah? Mm-hmm. But you love him. He's asked to marry you.
Yeah.
Are you saying yes or no?
You can say a fiance for a certain amount of time, yes.
So you're
We're
saying
not getting
yes.
married straight away.
So you're
while
saying-
we're doing fiance, while we're doing up fiance,
Wait.
we can work still.
Wait. So you're saying yes at that moment.
Yes.
How long are you willing to stay fiancé for?
When I get my shit together, can't tell you the time.
So
Can't
if it
put a
takes
time on it.
another 5 years,
It's
that's perfectly
definitely not
fine.
going to take a 5 years.
You
Jesus'
can't
name.
say
can't
this
put
because you don't know what can happen in life. I'm saying to you,
That's
if it
true.
takes another 5 years,
true,
is
but
that
no.
is he meant to accept that?
It's not going to take 5 years.
But it might.
Alright,
Might.
It's not. M knows when to
Go.
start the.
Go ahead, say something.
Okay, basically, this is about my granddad. He got engaged and he stayed engaged for 13 years.
He's a G.
And he said when they got engaged, they were both broke as hell. And now my granddad, I would
I
say, is
respect
very
them
successful.
situations.
They didn't get married until they
Really?
made it together,
Yes,
and
I'm
they
with
had
that.
the wedding
Shut
that they
up.
want. And now they've been married for like 30
Shut up.
years.
You're not with that.
Agree. I am with it. What are you talking about? I
You're
said
not
we
with that.
can get
You're not
engaged.
with that.
It doesn't matter
You're not
how
with
long it
that.
would take. The 5 years is a bit long, but I'm
What,
still
13
going to
years?
work.
Okay, cool.
That's
Fuck
for
all of that.
them. I'm talking about me.
So a man,
What?
I'm not with that, by the way, though. I'm not with. I'm
That's a
not
bit
staying
long.
engaged
That's
for
what I'm
no
saying.
13
5
years.
years is a bit long, but I'm saying you can propose to me. I might not have made it, but I will say yes. If I am in love with you, I will say yes, and then we can still work because we can still work on it. I can still work on me getting
yeah.
what I
See,
want
this
to
is
get.
why I'm not with all of that. Because if I ask you to marry you, I'm asking.
What's the time scale for you?
Bruv, if I'm asking to marry you, I'm really and truly, when people ask
I'm
to get
about
married,
that.
it's not me, I'm asking you to marry you because I want to marry you and I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
You already know I fucking want to marry you. So if I ask you to marry and you say yes, everything's being sorted from then. Everything's been sorted out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to ask you unless I'm willing to start sorting shit. I'm not just asking you just to let you know, yes, babe, I
Yeah,
want to
I-
marry you,
I
so I'm
get
asking
that.
you.
I
I'll
get
fucking
that.
ask you that at home.
I get that.
You're saying
5 years is a
any of
bit
that.
long, but me knowing that you actually want to marry me and you've actually got down on one knee and proposed to me, then all right, then I know you're dead serious. Now I'm gonna, not like I weren't trying to get my shit together before, but now we're working together. We're aiming to get somewhere.
All right, cool. Did you ever propose to a man?
No.
If
Me not do it.
if your woman got down on one knee and proposed to you,
Definitely.
Nah, I would
not.
make her get up and I would get down on my knee and do it properly. 'Cause
huh?
tradition.
But
innit?
you might not be ready to.
Nah, it's tradition.
So what you're just saying, I'm not even ready to marry. Oh shit, babe, get up, babe. Marry me.
Nah. And I wouldn't even accept it if you done that because that weren't in your mindset to do it from
No,
before.
but it's tradition. If she's gonna go that far and get on her knee and say like,
So
I
you
love
would wait for her to do that?
No.
That shit would
But
piss me off.
If she got there before me,
Huh?
I wouldn't want it to be that way around. I'd want it to be the correct way around, where the man
Princess
does.
Nala. Them man, they want
Bro.
everything
Man's supposed to do.
traditional, man. You already know
Man
this.
said Princess Nala.
What? So she went down on one knee, started giving man some neck. Said, babe, will you marry me?
That's
Go,
gotta be
go.
some super net. You
Marry
lot
me.
crazy.
I'm like, yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, baby, you know,
What you're
go.
talking about when she
Wait,
put it in her mouth and
anything
she's
you wanna
talking.
do,
You
baby.
lot
Where's the
are
Yes! Let's get married. Put it on my finger, baby.
Let's get married right now. Right now.
You're all pussy, all
You
that.
lot are-
So what you saying, Carter? You wouldn't allow your woman to ask you to marry her?
Nah, that would annoy me.
You know, with it.
Nah, blood, get down on one knee and all them. I'll be like, babe, get up. Yeah. Huh? In public. If I saw my missus getting down on one knee, I don't even need to see the ring. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is no? Did you collapse? You need all right? You need a knee replacement? What's going on? What's going on, babe? You understand? Get up. What's wrong?
mad.
Nah, B, get up, B. Your kneecaps is
I'd let it
dusty.
play out in public. I think I'd let it play out in public. You know what I mean? Just let it happen organically, and then do
What?
it in reverse when you get home. You know what I'm saying? Let it play out.
I know me. I'd
No, I
piss
don't
me
think I
off.
can do it.
You gonna let your woman get on one knee?
You know what I'm saying? If she decides to get down, if I'm out and she decides to do it, I'm not stopping her from doing so.
What you saying? Yeah,
But
no.
I just hope that I'm at the level of love that she's at. Not even that she's at. If that's my woman, I just hope that I want to get married to her. Because if I want to get married to you and you do that, that's just gonna make me want to marry you even more.
So in a big restaurant,
I'll be real.
if she gets down on
That's
one knee in
nice.
front of,
It's gonna make me
bare
want to marry
people.
her even more. Bro.
Are you gonna?
If that's the
Lovely.
woman that I want to marry.
If you're not at the same
Because-
level,
no,
you're not at the
we're
same
not at
point.
the same level.
Yeah.
Are you gonna embarrass
If
her?
I am not in a situation, how fucking yeah? Because you should have read the situation better. What are you talking about?
I'm not even
I say, what the fuck you doing? Get up, blood. Get
I'm
up.
saying that.
You know we
do
ain't
that.
there yet.
You can see him doing that.
Hold
as well,
on,
you
hold
know.
on. I'm saying that because I know if I asked the woman to marry me and she said no, I'm not leaving. Because you're just saying, babes, I don't want to get married right now. I've read the situation wrong, but I still want to be with you, but this ain't the right time. I can accept that. I'm a grown fucking man. I can take a no. It's cool.
We can get
We can get
engaged.
married later on. I don't mind all of that.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm gonna leave.
I'm with you on that.
Let me tell you why I'm
We
gonna
can get
leave.
engaged in the meantime, yes.
No,
and then when
fuck
I'm
that.
ready-
I'm gonna explain to you why I'm gonna leave, because if I propose to you, then we've already had a conversation about marriage.
Thank you.
So I've already heard you want to marry me.
Yeah,
so if no,
this
now
is
if you
now
tell
lot
me,
trying to add spins onto it.
Nope.
If it's a situation where we've had conversations and you know that, then you know there's a question going to come. I'm only going to ask for a specific reason. Now, if there's been no conversation had,
I won't propose.
Sometimes the
there you
conversation
go.
is
I wouldn't
from the
propose.
this is
jump.
what I'm saying. So if you was to ask a woman to marry you and the conversation has not been asked, and you've asked her, the conversation ain't been had,
Yeah.
and you ask her and she says no, you can't hold feelings to that.
But I'm not asking in that
So
context.
you forget that. Then when you ask the question, please put context to it.
No, but I'm asking in my situation.
And then say, well, I wouldn't ask.
No, bruv, because I said.
everyone's answering off of the question you asked. No one's
But I'm
adding
asked, but you
extras
add
to
your
it.
own. Everyone adds their. Or you can't. You add meat to your answer. You
Alright,
understand?
we're
So my
gonna
whole
say,
point is.
when you ask someone to marry you,
Yeah.
will there be a conversation before that question is asked?
Must
Yes,
be.
there
For me,
will be.
yeah. For me, yeah.
Must be.
But
Yeah,
not for
I don't
everybody.
Like when man ask questions like that, they put
Not for
a spin on
everybody.
it, 'cause then
It's
it
not a
makes
spin.
someone look stupid.
No, it's not. No.
Make someone look stupid.
No, it's not making no one look stupid.
That's just how
It's
he
not making no one look stupid.
Question though, quickly, yeah. If all of that happens,
You talking to me?
no, to Emz, if all of that happens, yeah, and you said, alright, cool, I'm gonna stay with you, but you said no, would you propose again?
After that, yeah, I'd have to make sure that it's more sure next time.
How are you gonna make
like
sure?
I said, if there's been no conversation had prior to that, then it's different. But if we've had conversation about it,
No, but you done it. You think it's all cool.
yeah. Even from the no, even from the no, a conversation will be had further on to the no. Reasons why. What you would like in order for us to go down that path. You get what I'm saying? But I can
think it's
only be
insane.
in that predicament if we've had the conversation prior to anyways.
So
You get
you-
what I'm saying?
so
That's what I'm
have-
saying.
have
Man, we're
you-
talking about reading the situation.
So-
Now, my whole point is, I think, me personally, it's insane to ask that question without knowing what I want. You understand? It's insane. You understand? So if I'm gonna propose, we already, there's been
built up.
there's. So now if I ask this and you say no, then you've been selling me a dream.
So have you?
So there's no need for me to stay in this relationship. You understand?
I agree with
There's
that.
no
I
need
agree
for
with
me
that.
to be
So
here.
have you had a conversation? Obviously, right? So we see when you're talking to somebody, like when you're talking to a girl, have you had a conversation with her? How long has it taken for you to have that marriage talk when you're in a relationship with her?
Depends, isn't it? We talking about my situation now, like
No,
previous
like just
situation.
like in general. So if you're talking, like obviously you're in a relationship now, but I'm saying if you've had the talk already, then how long did it take for you to have that talk?
2 months.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There's different situations, different people are different. You understand?
So, all right. So my question: have you had a marriage talk with
Yeah,
the person
cool.
you're
Yeah,
with?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So how long? So I'm saying. So how long did it take?
About
When you
3
know, you know.
years.
3 years.
When you know,
Okay.
you know.
Put it like this now. If I was to get down and propose to my woman right now, I would expect that answer to be yes.
Because of the conversation that you've
Yeah,
had so
I
far.
expect it to be yes. This is, you get me? Then this relationship done. It's done. I'm going. Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Bro, I'm out, bro. Yeah, you
That's it. Let's
understand?
go. What are we doing?
Yeah, bro.
You're not gonna try and work.
Alright,
You're not
cool.
gonna try and understand why.
So why haven't you asked yet?
Huh? I'm not ready for marriage yet.
Because you're not ready.
Yeah, because I'm not ready.
See, that's mad then. So then she can't ask you if she's ready.
Huh?
But she
then you're
can't
gonna-
ask you if she's
just
ready.
gonna-
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We would have spoken about this. You understand?
But
So
what-
she will
okay,
know right now.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. So once you're ready, are you gonna ask?
Yeah, of course.
But you don't know if she's ready.
No, but this is what I'm saying. We've spoken. I believe from what we've spoken, I believe I could go home right this second.
Oh, so it's just that you're not ready.
I'm not ready to do that yet.
Okay.
You understand? So
So have you ever had a conversation with a woman about marriage?
Not serious.
Not a serious conversation. Okay.
Had conversations about it, but it's never been nothing that's bang on serious like that. Never. Nah,
I mean,
I'm
selling no dreams.
I ain't never the one to sit down and say
I
to
mean, so
someone
no dreams.
nothing about marriage. I tell you that fact. No woman can't say that about me. But women that have spoke to me about marriage before we've had conversations, if it's a woman that I'm digging, I'll have the conversation, but it don't never come from me to talk. Cause I'm not really into the marriage thing. I just see it as if I love you and I know I'm down for you, I'm down for you. I'm with the real. I'm not with all the fandangos and all that shit. I don't see why I should spend so much out of my pocket to make all these fuckers happy. For what?
no,
I wanna spend that
As
money
much
on
as
us.
as much
I'm
as
not with all of that.
as much as I want to get married, yeah. Give me that's like I said, that's what I want, regardless of that's just always been what I want. Yeah, I do respect that. You understand? There's people that have been in relationships for years, and people will say, "How come they're not married?" Yeah, see, they don't have to be. That doesn't determine their love. You understand?
Exactly.
Get me? So, I do respect that.
There are a lot of people that are in healthy relationships that are not married.
Yeah, marriage is just.
They're in
I
very
just
healthy
put it down to
relationships.
that's what you want. Innit? If you want it, then it's all good. Have it. That's calm. It's just fucked up when two people are together and they're good together, and one person wants to get married, one person don't, and that's the reason. I know relationships where that's the reason why
That's
the
hard,
relationship's
you know?
folded, and that's
That's
fucked.
hard.
I think it's a fucked up situation.
Yeah. Because they could just be working perfectly. They could be working
But it's
perfectly fine.
fucked.
But then the question could
I
be.
feel like that's gonna happen to me.
But
There's
then
a
the
time
question-
limit still.
I really,
But-
I
but-
honestly
time
feel
limit.
like that shit's gonna happen.
But you
to
said
me.
you would do it though.
Yeah, but it might be a thing of if I met a woman I really liked and she spoke about marriage the way, then I don't really want to get married because of the way you're putting it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then the question could be: should you dash all that away? Should it just be?
That's hard.
That's
There's a
why I
time
said
limit.
it's
There's a time limit.
It's a difficult situation.
Oh yeah, it's the truth.
it's
And
good-
you know what it is, yeah? That
Certain
whole
key
term.
words throw me off of certain situations. So certain things a woman could say about marriage will just make me not want to do that marriage route. Like I'm not, because I just would like for you. I'd like for us to be on the same thinking level for the whole situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like one of my niggas who's proposed to his woman how many years ago, he proposed to her. They don't believe in wearing jewelry and shit, so he gave her a ruby, I believe. I'm sure he said. And they've been engaged for a while. But they don't want no big. I can imagine them actually getting married and not even
No one
telling you.
knows.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of situation there, is the kind of situation I want because we're
Yeah.
doing it for us.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care about everybody else. I'm not interested because when me and you's going through shit, them motherfuckers ain't helping
there.
us. When I spend all this money on this wedding, them motherfuckers ain't paying for our bills.
And that's
So
another
I
situation.
don't care about everybody else.
That's
I
another-
really don't. I understand that people like the big celebration and to add everyone else, but I'm the kind of person I don't give a fuck about everyone else. I really don't care about everyone. I'm not
No, I
on,
hear that
I'm
part.
not on.
I hear
Oh,
that
that's
part.
that's that's
I'm not
that's.
on all of that.
You see, that's another point into when you ask me with me saying I'm not ready. It's not that I don't think the person's correct. It's just like what you saying. I'd rather have a bit more stuff together to plan how I want to do my marriage. That's the only reason why I'm not ready. You understand? And that's really why my woman think I'm this now. I love you, baby.
We love you.
Yeah, who's we?
I love her.
Blood, wait, listen, I'm not marrying
Not
you
like
too.
that. We love her.
But say,
Don't
no,
start
you
me,
know what?
blood.
If you want, we can split the cost.
50-50.
50-50. I'll pay 25.
Idiot. But yeah,
You
no.
know me.
I mean, yeah, no, I get that part, but I still would want, a big celebration and, music and dancing and food and all that. I would preferably like that.
I think we all want that.
Except for him.
No.
Except for Winston.
Say, go.
I
Ain't that
want to
what weddings
be at
about?
peace and in love with my woman
Yeah.
and our children and her stepchildren because I have children already.
Yeah.
And everything will just be blessed. I just want us to have a nice, tight-knit family and everything's cool. I don't give a fuck about the world. I don't give a fuck about everybody else. I just want to be nice and peaceful in my own little humble
Humble abode.
situation.
All right, cool. Right, wait. We'll take this last question and I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, all right, cool. That's all fine. What is the problem? So you're saying that as long as your woman's happy and everything's good. All right. So what is the problem with the business of marriage? If the emotional side is taken care of, and you're like, well, babes, if you want it, then I want it. What's the problem with the business of marriage for you?
It's not that there's a problem with business. It's the whole thought of you going into it with a safety net. For what? You can have a safety net.
Building things requires contracts between people because you have to be accountable for your actions. So when you go into marriage, you are basically your witnesses are there to hold you accountable for your behavior. So when you're the contract part of the marriage is about being accountable to the person who you're getting married to. What is
Good husband. Good husband.
Shit, man, you must be down for marriage, huh?
Let him finish.
don't understand it, of course you're going to be against it because we're against things that we don't understand. So my question is, the contract part of being in a marriage is about being accountable. Right?
All right.
So what's
Let me ask you
Go on.
this. Do you have brethren that you've had for over 10 years?
Absolutely.
Okay. Have you ever snaked any of your friends in any way?
Absolutely not.
Do you have a fucking contract with your brethren?
No, but if me and my brethren are in business, we absolutely have a contract.
All right. See, if we are in business, when it's business is to as far as I'm concerned, business is to do with what? Money. Because if there ain't no money involved, then what are we doing business for?
money in marriage.
All right.
You cannot separate the money from marriage because two people.
All right. Now, I am a person that when I'm with my woman, I'm fine with parting with anything. Right. Now, if you love me the same way I love you, you will understand that money is not an issue. Right. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what you've done to me. I will always give you yours. Now, if you need to get into a situation with me where you need to sign papers to make sure you get what is yours, I do not want to marry you. This is what I'm saying. I'm a man of my word. Well, let me speak. I'm a man of my word, and I don't see it any other way. You feel me? All I have in this life is these balls right here. You get what I'm saying? All right. So I need a woman that understands that no matter what happens, I don't care if you did me dirty or not. You are the woman I motherfucking loved. I will give you yours at all times. I don't need no piece of paper to tell me nothing else, regardless of whatever business. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how I look at the situation.
What if it falls apart?
What, the marriage?
Yeah, what if as they do? More marriages fall apart than win.
You never
That's
know.
what I mean.
True.
But
Never
what
know.
and when it does
Like
fall
I
apart,
said,
all of those things. What
Like I
happens?
said, listen, I've got close brethren that I fell apart with. Brethren that I never thought I'd fall apart with. And anything that they deserved, I gave it to them, no matter how much they did me dirty. Because like I said, when I love a motherfucker, I love a motherfucker. When we're going our separate ways, I will give you yours at all time. And that's me as a person. So I need someone that looks at shit the same way I do. And it's a simple, I stand on my word, bro. And that's why I look at the situation the way I do. Someone who's going to be with me, if you feel like you need a contract, you're not for me. Simple as that. We can go and get married and jump a motherfucking broom. You don't need to sign no papers. That's all I have a problem with, signing those papers. What do you need me to sign papers for? You can have my surname. We can go and change my name at the registry, wherever the fuck it is that we need to go. I can change my name today.
Yeah, remember though, marriages are actually recognised by law, so
Yeah, see, I don't give a fuck. See, I don't give a fuck about
the law.
You can't talk law to me. I don't care about all of that. This is what I'm saying. Bonnie and Clyde is what I'm on. Because they're getting too political. That's what I'm saying. I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
I say, all
The
I
only
need
time
in
me
this
and my
life
babes
is
can sign papers is if we want to go get a house and it's like, babes, let's do this 50-50. All right, we sign a paper because we're going into business together with that. But our love to me isn't no fucking business. That's it. It's our business. It's between me and you. We ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Put your hand down.
I don't care about none of that.
Put your hand down.
Yeah, that's mortgage, like I said. If it's
So would
anything like that and we're doing business, cool, we sign it. Both of our names are down on it. It's ours together. But our relationship is to do me and you. I don't need no one else involved in our shit. That's it.
Would a prenup solve your problem?
Nah, it's nothing to do with no prenup, to be honest with you.
Because that's a contract to protect you from the contract.
But I don't never want to get married to anyone. I don't ever want to get married to anyone where I need that prenup. I don't want to. If I need a prenup, then why am I even marrying you?
You never know, bro.
No, I know, yeah.
Bad money, you ain't protecting yourself from people.
Bro, I'm not getting married.
Where there you go?
You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I cannot be married to you and have that love and you've supported me the whole way. And we could break up after 6 years and we was never married. I'm giving you yours.
But earlier you said when you love,
yes,
you give.
This is what I'm saying.
So whether you got 10 billion, trillion, whatever in the
She's
bank,
getting
she's
hers,
getting
bro.
whatever she
She's
wants.
getting, not whatever she wants. Let's not. You're not getting what you want. But there's certain men that will be with a woman and break with a woman, and they could be worth however much, and because they weren't married, you don't give her nothing. You just leave her high and dry. I'm not that guy, bro.
Yo, you're gonna
If
make
you've
sure
been
she gets
with
a
me
couple
through
mil.
thick and thin, and we've broken up for whatever. I could have did you dirty. I'm still gonna give you. I don't need a contract to tell me that because I loved you for real. So you're gonna get yours. That's what I'm saying.
But then this is where the security part of the whole marriage comes in, where they're saying now,
Yeah,
rather
but
than
I hear that.
rather
if
than
you
being
need
reliant
security-
on your trust or
Yeah.
word or bond, we got paper, homie.
100%.
We got paper.
And that's for all those guys that got married with the papers. Do your thing. What Paul McCartney, how much did his wife get when she cut?
Oh, she cleaned him.
All right. Ain't no one cleaning me, bro.
Aye,
I got
listen.
my own flannel.
Yeah. Alright, listen, on that note, this is Talk Your Truth podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that bullshit, bro. We'll be back. Boom.
Because the people that were in the photo.
You just saying Cardo looks like he eats booty. I've had a tongue swiped across, but
I was about
Man said Tinder thing.
I was about to say.
But you see, I gotta put the disclaimer out. It happened to me, and I almost committed a serious crime. Besides about something in porn that you've never actually done before, that you just, like what?
Girl on girl.